Hey YouTube! Alright, now first things first. I had originally planned to do this, my second vlog, over how to be a poor student in college, which I am. Basically, it's going to be like some tips, how to save money, how to be a cheapskate, financial aid advice, all that jazz. But something came up. No, like literally my friend Madeline came up from downstairs all the way to my dorm and got me for food. I'm a weak person. Also, there's been several things that have happened in this past week that I feel necessary to address. Let's start with the good stuff. My friends and I made this awesome fort. We called it Fort McTeer. Anyway, this fort was magnificent. We started building it around 1 in the morning in our study lounge while most kids were out partying. Yeah, we're the cool kids. We decorated this fort up until about 4 in the morning. And then, of course, we enjoyed the fort by watching a movie in it, complete with popcorn. We got so many strange looks that night. So my bedtime last Saturday was around 6:30 in the morning. I think the really weird thing about all this was that my roommate wasn't there when I came back. Yeah. Just kidding. She was dropping off her boyfriend at the airport, so good excuses. Speaking of boyfriends, so I actually have a boyfriend who's going to tech school to be in the Air Force. He's kind of super awesome. He wrote me a letter. And it's got fancy stationery. I was pretty excited. Then again, that also might have something to do with the fact that I haven't seen him in a month. But yeah, so he writes me this letter. And so I'm like, yay, so I can finally send my letter because then now I actually have his address. Of course, the letter I wrote him was 3 pages long, front and back. I get carried away easily. So yeah, I get this letter and I decided to go back and check my mailbox today like I do every day. You have no idea how much a piece of mail means to me. And I'm not really expecting anything. But guess what I find? Another letter. And this one's actually a bit longer and more personal, so I'm not gonna share any of this to you. I'm just saying I was really excited to get a couple letters. Probably more excited than any human really ever should be about getting a letter. Who am I kidding? Everyone gets excited about letters, right? Right? Going back to this weekend, I noticed something really bad happened. Someone stole my bike. The reason why this turn of events is so upsetting is because that was my first bike in 8 years. I also paid for it with money that people gave me when I was graduating. And so it was kind of a graduation present to myself as well as from other people because I knew I could use it in college and that it'd be useful. I've also only had it for about 4 months because I bought it back in May right before my job. So basically someone stole my fairly new bike. People suck. And then again, I guess I'm not too nice because I said that if I ever saw the person who took it riding around on it on campus, I was going to push them over mid-ride and take my bike back. I'm not violent. In all honesty though, pushing over someone because they stole your bike might get you on assault charges. So if you do that, I didn't tell you to do it. But seriously, don't hurt people. Even if they steal your bike, it's not nice. So yeah, not only am I a poor student in college, but I'm also bikeless. But then again, I did have a fort. So I guess everything evens out in the end. Not really, I still want my bike. And I figure this is probably the last I'll say about it, just so I don't get obsessive over it, because let's face it, I'm a nerd and I will get obsessed over pretty much anything. Even a stolen bike. And of course, the week after it's stolen, people start riding their bikes more often. And I'm left walking to class in the heat. So to recap, there was an awesome fort. I got a letter! And someone stole my bike. And of course my friends are too busy to post their first vlogs yet. Hobos. Well, I guess I've said my little piece for now. So, until next time, bye guys!